Okay, great. So Seven took debate. Uh, let's debate. First of all, my potty mouth rant was not to get anybody to research anything. Okay, I've been talking about these topics, like I said in the video, for literally decades. So everybody that's close to me or anyone that's been following me on my timeline for those 5, 10, 15 years has heard this over and over and over again without the potty mouth. It was for a whole nother reason that I used a different approach. And by the way, there's more than one way to skin a cat. But beyond that, let's talk a little bit more about uh, the Trump thing, because that's what I'd like to debate about. I'm as naive as a kindergarten uh, uh, and kid and a moron for even considering that Trump is anything more than a puppet. Why? Why? Because of the obvious that any truther knows that they're selected. Yeah, I know that. So where's your proof? Where's your evidence? Because I know that's what truthers go for. So I'm gonna share with you real quick just a few things on why I believe he might not be. And by the way, in the video I said that he still might be one of them. But as far as what he's presenting and the evidence, as far as what he's doing and what he's saying, it's the complete opposite. So he's either playing the role. They've selected him for the role to fool all the truthers, and get us all to believe him for some odd reason. And in doing so, exposing the pedophile ring and having more pedophiles arrested than the last like 3 or 4 administrations combined. Saying that there's people within our government, within Hollywood, within the big business that are involved in this pedophile ring and going and having them arrested. Ending the TPP, ending the CIA funding of Al Qaeda and other terrorists in the Middle East, exposing NASA as a fraud, getting guys like Buzz Aldrin to break down and tell us that the moon landing was fake, putting pressure on NASA. What else? Exposing chemtrails, exposing fake news, exposing Hillary Clinton, exposing. I mean, where do I stop? I mean, how long is he going to play the role? When Hillary Clinton gets arrested, are you still going to say, "Oh, you stupid Trump supporters"? When the throughout his entire two terms. Our economy is booming, and the Illuminati is being. Oh, did I say that? They are being dismantled. The swamp is being drained. I mean, at what point do you realize you're wrong? Did I mention the prophecy by guys like Kim Clement and researchers much better than me and you put together, like Trey Smith? Have you seen Trey Smith's video on the Trump prophecy? Are you aware at all, familiar with Kim Clement's prophecies about Trump? I mean, what evidence do you have that Trump is for sure a selected puppet? What are you going to tell me? The Simpsons episode? What are you going to tell me? That he went to a Jesuit school? What, because he's a billionaire? Just because he's a president means he definitely was in. Oh, so I guess you mean that Kennedy wasn't really shot. You don't believe that Kennedy may have been somebody who, even though he was part of the 13 Illuminati bloodlines, got saved and wanted to expose what was going on as a Hail Mary? Like a Tupac, like someone who realizes that they want to get out after joining the occult and selling their soul, like a Prince, like a Prodigy, maybe JFK was a real president going against them. I know that there are people, because I've been studying this shit for a real fucking long time. So I know that JFK and Lincoln are not the only 2 presidents to oppose the Illuminati. I know other presidents were killed, and other generals were killed. I know 2 popes were killed, one on the 33rd day by the Freemasons, of course. But listen, what evidence besides those 3 things that I already mentioned against the 7 or 8 or 9 that I just rattled off are you going to bring up, to say, if you're even going to respond to this, on why I'm a kindergarten moron for thinking that Trump just might be the current Cyrus predicted in the Bible and also by world-renowned prophets like Kim Clement, and like I said, guys who have done way better videos than me, you, and most of all the people that you probably follow, Trey Smith. I'm going to post that video. You might want to watch that before you debate me and want to battle me about this thing, about that. And I didn't say that he definitely is our savior and I trust him 100%. No, I didn't say that. I said that there are loads of reasons, and I just named about 7 or 8 or 9, and I could probably name a dozen without even, trying. But I'm not going to continue and rattle on and on and on. Watch that video and tell me that you're not going to at least consider that maybe Trump, does want to be the best president ever. Maybe that is more important to him than money, which he already has loads of. Maybe he does really believe in the Creator, Jesus Christ, Yeshua. Maybe he really does. Possibly. I believe it's possible. I sure hope so. I don't think he's going to save the world because I know the New World Order will happen. I know that there will be the fall of America. I know there will be a one world currency. I know what will happen in our lifetime. I know the temple is fixing to be built right now, and Trump's going to have a whole lot to do with that. That's why the new half shekel has Trump and Cyrus on it. That's because he is the new Cyrus. And by the way, that prophecy by Kim Clement was way before those half shekels came out. And I remember people heckling Trey Smith when pictures of them were floating around that those things were made and it was fake because people couldn't believe it. But believe you me, Trey Smith went over there to Israel and brought some of these half shekels back. Bet your butt they're real. Okay, so is he for sure a good guy? I don't know that he's a good guy. Is he going against the Illuminati, or is he not a plan? It certainly is possible. It certainly is possible. Don't call me a fucking moron for considering that. Listen, I've been doing research for a real long time, and I've been evangelizing for a real long time. How many people are going to watch this video? Quite a few. How many people liked it already? A lot more than most of my videos. So did it work? I think it certainly did. I'm running out of time here, but I guarantee you're finna learn something, and I bet some other people are also. They are gonna research some stuff. I bet they are. And I wasn't trying to preach. I was venting. Before you ever bang on people, make sure you know what people are going through.